Hello, my fellow individuals. I am Mr. Mini Mask Man here, and today I'm going to react to JoJo's Bizarre Adventures live action preview, or teaser per se. Now, obviously, if you've not seen this tiny little 30-second teaser, then please watch that first. Before you watch this, reaction/discussion on the original link down below in the description box. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Alright, so this is what now for me the third anime live adapted movie coming out sometime this year. So, or is it this year or next year? I forgot the release date for this one, but because we have Ghost in the Shell, that's the one that's coming pretty soon. Full Metal Alchemist, I think December of this year, and then now this one, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I heard they're starting with the fourth arc, or the part 4. I mean, who is it with? Jotaro, I'm sorry, Josuke. Yeah, those JoJos, specifically Josuke, I know, is in part 4. Now, with me and JoJo, I actually haven't really gone that far yet, believe it or not. So I don't know exactly what happens. I kind of know the situation. I got a friend of mine who's a way bigger fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He reads, he watched all of the anime and he's caught up to the manga per se. So he kind of told me a little bit of part 4, what's it about and all that. So, and they're starting with this one, which I think is kind of interesting. I don't know if they're going to go in order, like from each part. So I think part 1 could have been okay live adapted, with Jonathan Joestar and Dio. I mean, freaking Dio live, can you imagine? Whereas, like I said, you thought this was a preview for this movie, but no, it was Dio, And, I don't know, right now I'm currently I'm almost done with part 2 with Joseph Joestar, the younger one. And then obviously part 3 is when it kicks in, where JoJo's Bizarre Adventure kind of have its own unique thing. Because I know I heard it changed especially after part 2 with the whole stands and all that. So just to make it more unique, and that's what made JoJo from that point on, from part 3 and beyond. So I'm just kind of curious how they're going to do this one live action. I'm not sure, but like I said, I haven't really caught up with JoJo yet, at least in the anime. I mean, I know they're still way behind. They got to do part 5, which is what Dio and / Jonathan's son, so he's like basically half of a Joestar, half Dio's. Well, you know what I mean. Well, you guys already seen it. And then part 6, and then part 7, and I think they're at part 8 in the manga, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, so I'm kind of curious why they started with part 4. Or maybe it's because, like I said, I haven't really seen part 4, so I don't know how much realism anime, realism anime, you can't really, except for Rurouni Kenshin, that was like closest to that. But anyways, let's just what's it called? I don't know, I'm trying to think if they can actually pull this off live action. Ghost in the Shell, I was surprised. I actually caught my attention, so I'm like, okay, I'll give that one a shot. Full Metal Alchemist, I mean, there's some cool visuals and all that, and they got something in the costumes, I guess so far, at least from that tiny teaser, pretty spot on. But I need to see more. I need to see a real trailer to decide. So with this one, I'll probably see the teaser first for an impression, and then I won't fully judge it if I'll see it or not, depending when the official trailer comes out. You know what I mean? So, without further ado, let's just go watch it right now. Oh yes, the 30th anniversary, that's right. Josuke. Doesn't look that bad. Is that last guy Jotaro? Friday what? Oh man. Okay, so far I don't know yet. I actually can't say much. I mean, they didn't reveal much. It showed, like, Josuke, and I guess in an alley, and this gang is there, and he, hit one of them with his stand, but you don't see a stand. Okay, now that's the question. Now, how are they going to do the stand? The stands in this movie. I assume CGI, but I don't know. For the most part, I'm not really the huge fan of how they use CGI effects in those live adapted anime films. It it's just never done it for me. Like there's a few that are like pretty good and spot on that looks pretty cool. I guess kind of with the Attack on Titan live action. I mean, the movie was bad overall, but at least somewhat of the CGI was kind of okayish. Where it's like it's not too bad, but I don't know how they're gonna do the stands on that one. Hopefully, it doesn't look too honestly not distracting, but I don't know. It won't stand out too much where it's like the negative comments, like, oh my god, those look horrible. Every time you see the stands fight, you're like, you probably say Josuke versus Killer Queen, or Kira. I'm sorry, Kira with Killer Queen. And all that. So I'm just kind of like, interesting. I think I saw that snippet around. The last person was that Jotaro, Jotaro. I'm sorry. I don't know. He looks kinda old. I mean, and a little bit somewhat scrawny. Maybe that's why they kind of, I kind of noticed that after part 4 and beyond, there's no more of that really buff ass JoJo's, from the first 3 parts, like Jonathan and Joseph and Jotaro. But with Jotaro, I don't know. He looks... I don't know, I can't fully judge it, but I wish they would pick a slightly younger actor. Because Jotaro, even though as he got older compared to him in part 3 to part 4, he's still kind of looking, the same. He didn't look drastically old like Joseph, Joestar from that huge time skip from part 2 to part 3, with Star Crusaders. But I don't know, that's just a casting issue, I guess, with me for that. But hopefully he does his character right, and says, the most well-known line, I'm sorry, from Jotaro, you just have to tip the cap and just say, yada yada does it, But he mainly said that in part 3 instead of part 4, because, he changed and all that, but no, I think that'll be a great moment once that happens. It will be awesome if he does it maybe once or twice in the movie. Because it's part 4. If it was part 3, then yeah, he would have probably had to overdo it. Because his character did every now and then on part 3, almost throughout the whole part 3 series. Like I said, even though I didn't see it yet, but I seen, snippets and clips, and again, my friend told me kind of what happens in part 3, so I've been spoiled for part 3 and somewhat of part 4, part 5 and beyond, that I know what they're about, but I don't know what happened and all that stuff. So I need to see a trailer, an actual official trailer, to judge if it's really worth seeing, or at least what I think, if it looks good or not. For the teaser, let's see. I think they did Josuke. I think they did his look and all that pretty well. Now it just depends on the actor how he acts with it on this character. As long as they don't touch his hair, but or touch his hair and make fun of his hair, it should be good. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really say yet. So, but I mean, I don't know. Like I said, first of all, I need to get more deep into the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, manga and anime, and then in comparison, maybe the true, the real fans of JoJo's, they look at this and they either think like, holy crap, this is terrible, I will not see this is blasphemy, or there's others where they love it, where it's like saying, I'm going to give it a chance, it actually does not look bad at all. But this is just a 30-second teaser, so there's not much to reveal, honestly. Just like I guess what I'll say is like with Fullmetal Alchemist teaser, I'm just gonna have to wait until the official trailer comes out before I make the full judgment whether this looks good or not, or if I like it or not. I mean, there's some that look okay, there's some that looked okay with Josuke's parts and all that. I'm only worried not too favorable the casting choice with Jotaro. And I'm really worried about what they're going to do with the stands, how they're going to look, if they're going to be super cartoony CGI'd, or that's going to just turn me off in the films, So I don't know yet. I don't know how I feel yet. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know, I have to wait until the trailer comes out for me to say. I mean, I love JoJo. I'm really loving this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure so far. I really do. Hell, I even got one of the stone masks on top of my wall there. So, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. For now, I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy, but it's neither. I'm not flat out just calling it where I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not watching this, or I'm not highly favorable either. So it's kind of this in between, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait till the trailer comes out for me to fully judge it. So, but overall, it was an alright teaser. It's not much to say honestly. So, but I guess I really got to catch up then on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure by the time this movie comes out, whenever it comes out. Maybe it did say it. I just so I couldn't read it or understand it. So, but anyways, that will be that. So I think that's all I got to say, at least for this one. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like the video, you know what to do. And as I always say here, I hope you guys have a nice day.